Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am here with a kind of chit chat video. I'm still debating on what I'm going to call these videos, but I have decided to kind of do a series of videos just basically talking about my thoughts, my opinions, and different subjects or whatever either the Lord lays on my heart or whatever I think, hey, this would be a good thing to chat about on my channel. So I'm still debating about what to talk about, or what to call them rather. I want to call them co-talks, but Cosmoholics Anonymous has Botox, and so I don't know that I would want to do that, just because I don't want it to seem like I am copying off of her or whatever. I just think it sounds better. But either that or co-chats. So if you guys have any ideas or suggestions of what you would like these series to be called, you can definitely throw that in the comment box and let me know what you would think or what is a good idea for you, and your idea might just get picked on today. I wanted to do this video on a question that someone recently asked me. The comment, or rather the title of the video, is the big identity question. And I think it's such a prophetic question in the season for me. She asked me, how do you feel about you? And I proceeded to say, I feel a lot better. I've been praying more often. I've been worshiping more healthily, in a way that wasn't based off of condemnation, but in a way that's more, more in a healthy manner and with the right perspective. And I feel a lot better. And she was like, okay, cool, but how do you feel about you? And I was just like, what? I was like, excuse me, what was it? Oh, I didn't have no answers. And that question was definitely prophetic, because it literally has unlocked a powerful season of deliverance for me, and it definitely postured me to be able to maintain in this season or whatever. But I think it's important to talk about. I think that it's important to think about it and think about identity in a way that is not reference to what you do and what what you think, like your works, and what you think will impress other people, and what you have to offer the world is not your identity. It's your service, it's your product, but that's not who you are. God created people. He didn't create just products just to give to other people. Hey, I've made this Kayla for you, there you go, world. Like, no, he made Kayla. He made the world for Kayla, not Kayla for the world. And I do not know who Kayla is. I don't know a Kayla at all. But he made the world for Kayla, not Kayla for the world. We are not just products that God is just releasing out to minister to the world and just snatch all the other people and just snatch them out of bondage. No, he made this entire world for us to experience and enjoy as people, and ministry, and he gave us a ministry as well. But before there was a need for ministry, there was the world, and there was Adam and there was Eve, and we were still here. So that tells you that we weren't put on the earth to do, just strictly to do something. We were put on the earth to experience the earth and to experience God and to have relationship with him. And the need for ministry came later as a result of the fall. The casting out of demons, prophesying, casting out demons, preaching and stuff like that. The world was never meant to be separate from God, to even be in contact with demons and to be, out of communication with God. It was never supposed to be like that. You're not created to just do something. You're created to be somebody. And that's something that I'm learning right now. And even God revealing, different things about my character to me. It's hard going through a season of deliverance and a season of, God revealing the truth about you to you. Because when you ask God, who am I? and not, God, what am I supposed to do with my life? The answers are very different. Because when you ask God, God, what is my destiny? That's inspiring. When you ask God, Lord, who am I? What type of person am I? That answer is not always as beautiful and as uplifting as you would think. And it comes with a rod, to be honest. It comes with God's truth, and it comes with, his correcting hand, and him being honest and telling you, hey, you want to know who you are? You're the type of person who has no mercy on people. You want to know who you are? You're the type of person that is extremely, extremely, extremely inconsistent with everybody you know. I can say for myself, like, you get your answer, okay? You want to know? You get your answer. So be careful. Make sure that you're in a season where you need to know that answer, okay? Because you ask, the Lord is coming at you like, excuse me, what was it? Oh, the Lord gonna come with the answer, okay? I'm just like thinking about everything that has enabled me to complete the season as well as I am completing it, because obviously I was not able to do so before because of the way I'm understanding, the way God is pouring himself and his understanding out on me right now. It's so very intense, and it's almost like every single day I'm getting new revelation about myself, about him, it's just a lot. It's a lot. And it's dope. It's great. And I can attribute it to, number one, being receptive to God's love. Because a lot of times when you experience trauma in life, and when you've had a hard life, or when you've had, difficult circumstances that have caused you to be callous as a person, to be callous toward God and toward people, because you can't be callous toward people without being callous toward God. You cannot, because if you have that much of a problem with somebody to the point where you've become callous toward them, then that means that you're basically saying that God's creation isn't good, and you've not come to understand that God's creation is still good. Even though people have problems, it's still good because he said it was. People have issues, people have demons, people have problems, but they're still good. So if you've gotten to a point where you become callous with humanity, you are callous toward God by default because of that. So yeah, I would say deal with callousness and allow yourself to receive God's love. Allow yourself to receive his unadulterated love, no strings attached. That's what I'm learning right now. That's what I'm walking in and kind of trying to understand. And as I get more and more revelation about who I am, the type of person I am, and as I correct the behavior that he mentions to me, I get more and more and more and more and more and more and more. So I guess I say, number one thing you need when you want to know who you are, truly who you are, and not what you're just called to do, but who you are, you need to deal with callousness, and you need to learn about the Father's love, and you need to not just learn about it, but you need to experience it, and you need to bathe in it, because the next thing you're gonna have to do is be humble. Number two is humility, baby. You're gonna have to admit you're wrong. You're gonna have to apologize to people even when you don't think you're wrong. You're going to have to correct your behavior. You're gonna have to show a lot of mercy. A lot of mercy. You're gonna have to show a lot of mercy because God told you to. You're gonna have to go out. You're gonna have to come out of yourself a lot and show a lot of mercy. Do a lot of helping other people. Do a lot for other people, and kind of focus less on yourself. And the purpose of that is quite obvious, honestly, to get you into a place of not being so self-centered and self-focused. Boom. Number two, be humble. Number three, I would definitely say, is to be receptive and be teachable. If you are not, and that's why you need to first not be callous and not be prideful. Second, not be callous and completely closed off to people surrounding you. Secondly, be humble, and not only just not be completely closed off to them, but not be so harsh and unforgiving. And number three would be to be more teachable and more receptive, because you need to You need to be quick to receive. And I don't mean quick to receive anybody's prophetic word or anything like that, but you need to be quick to say, oh man, I noticed that this was like a mess. You have to be receptive to what God is saying and be quick to do it, because it's a lot easier when you're just like, yep, you're right. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot easier than when you're like, no, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. What you mean? Shame. What's shame? When you like that all the time, God not trying to say that to you. Nobody would talk to you. Every time I say something to you, you just know that you're not dealing with it. When did you become God? Oh, I'm just trying to figure it out. And so is the Lord. He's like, ma'am, you're not God. Sir, you're not God. If I tell you you're dealing with something, you're dealing with it. But there are people that will literally, and myself included up until recently, who will literally tell God, like, I don't think I'm dealing with that. I'm not sure that we want to do that. I'm not sure that we want to do that. So number 3 is definitely to be receptive, be teachable, and be open to whatever the Lord has to say. If you want to make it through a season of deliverance, you better believe you're going to hear things about yourself that you do not believe. Yeah, believe that you're not going to believe it. That's what you better believe. Know already going into it that there are things that are going to be said against you, about your character, about who you are, and you're going to think you know what you're talking about, and then somebody's going to say, or God will say, hey, you know, you really do this and it's goofy. And you will have to be like, okay, I'll definitely correct that behavior. You have to go into it receiving everything. Basically, you have to go into it with a heart that's like, okay, whatever you got to say, yeah, yes, Lord. Lift my hands like this. Whatever you got to say, I'll receive it, Lord, because I know you know more than I do. AKA humility. AKA, I'm not callous towards you. I'm not trying to kick you out because I'm not holding the actions of people around me against you. So, yes. That is what I have to say about the big identity question. If anything in this video struck you, hit your heart, pricked you, or whatever, if you have any comments or if you have any thoughts, definitely throw that in the comment box below. If you have an idea for what to call these chats or these little talking sessions, make sure you throw that down there as well. And make sure you hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to your girl. Hit the bell so you know when I'm coming back, okay? I'll see you guys on Friday and Sunday with some makeup videos. And hope you guys are having a lit week. Hope you guys are enjoying your lives. Hope you're enjoying your lives and enjoying your days. All right. Bless you. Love you. Bye.